Welcome everybody to day 2 of the 7-day Shopify challenge. So for those of you new to the channel, over the next 7 days we'll be taking a brand new Shopify store, which I created in the last video, day 1, and I'm taking a brand new Shopify store from 0 to 1k in sales over the next 7 or 6 days. And each day I'm going to be breaking down something specific about dropshipping. For example, today will be product research, and I'll be telling you guys how to master that specific area so that you can make the most amount of money as possible. So again guys, today we're going to be talking about product research and how you can find 6-figure, 7-figure winning products on Instagram, AliExpress and stuff like that. So I'll be going over a few methods that I personally use when it comes to finding winning items, and I'll be showing you exactly how I find the winning item that will scale the store to 1k over the next 7 days. So with that being said, let's just jump into the video. And again guys, at the end of the 7-day challenge, I'll be giving away this 1k in sales store away to one lucky subscriber. So if you want a chance to win that store, make sure you're super engaged in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, comment down below, leave the notification bell icon on, and just the more I see your names popping up, the more likely I am to pick you to win that store. And also follow me on Instagram at alexphilip_1. Like all my posts, and like I said, be super engaged, because if you want to win that store, then you know I need to see your name pop up a lot, and you're more likely to win. So guys, with that being said, let's just jump into it real quick. So guys, we're in my computer over here, and if I haven't mentioned already, the way we're going to be scaling this store to 1k in sales is actually by using Instagram influencers. So obviously, if I want to look at selling on Instagram, I probably need to do my research on Instagram. So the way I do research on Instagram is literally by utilizing the explore page and influencers. All I do is every day I check through other influencers' feeds, Instagram influencers, and I check if they've posted any ads on their page. And let's say if an influencer has posted the same ad twice on their page, that immediately tells me, hey, this person must be making money from the ad, or else why would they post it 2 times, you know? If they were just posting it 1 time, then they may be like, hey, I'm just testing this item, might work, might not work. But if they posted it twice, it must have meant that the first time was profitable. So the second time, you know, it shows that the second time you see an ad, it indicates that product is a winning item. So what we're going to go ahead here and do is go on Instagram app on my Mac, and I'm going to be scrolling through the explore page and other influencers feeds to see if I find any products twice that will kind of qualify it as a winning product. So remember, a great product will always sell itself. So even if you're terrible at marketing, if you have a great product, then you're more likely to make a ton of money. Like, I know loads of people who are just starting off and they might not know exactly marketing. Like when I was starting off, I didn't know exactly how to market my item. I had a bad caption, bad ad copy, a bad image, and but the product itself was super good, and the people I was targeting on Facebook and Instagram were very niche down, and it was so related to them. Product was such a good product that it just sold itself, really. So you need to find a great product, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can find winning 6-figure items. So first of all, either we can create an Instagram account first for our store, but the reason I won't do that at the moment is because tomorrow's video we're going to be talking about Instagram, setting up your page and contacting influencers. For at the moment, I'm going to do product research on my old Instagram account, so this is my personal account, and I might also log into my other store account because I follow loads of influencers on that page and I can easily find ads on it. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and follow a few big Instagram influencers first. So I'll put a list on the description box down below this video on a few influencers that you should follow. So when you're following these influencers, Instagram will start promoting their posts to you through your feed, for your explore page, for your recommended and stuff like that. So if you want to get targeted with loads and loads of ads, you want to be following these pages that post tons of ads. Now I know pages that post like 5-10 ads every single day, and if you're seeing 5-10 ads every single day, the likelihood of you finding winning product is like super high. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how I'm doing that right now. Again, check the link in the description box down below if for that list of influencers that you guys should follow. First of all, we're going to open up the Instagram app on my thing. So you guys will probably use your phone. I normally use my phone, but just for the sake of this, I will be using my Mac and using the cool Chrome extension. This is quite a good Chrome extension, except for you can't open the DMs on this, but that doesn't matter. So where was that? Yeah, so we're going to be using the explore page first of all, because I don't follow any big meme pages on my personal account. We're in my personal account right here. So what we want to do is we want to scroll through the explore page and see if we find any ads. Now if you're brand new to Shopify, it's going to be kind of hard for you to identify what is an ad and what is not an ad. just because you need to be like in that mindset. You need to have seen the ad in the past to know what an ad actually looks like. So ads tend to be either clickbait or you can directly see the product. So if you can directly see the product, you know that it's normally being advertised on like a meme page or general page. If it's like a clickbait ad, you know, like a super clickbait image, and they're baiting you to click on it and people watch the video, that means it's being posted on a viral page, an explore page, accounts that get tons of views on their videos basically. So I'm going to show you guys how I can easily identify these ads and how you can tell things are ads and what are not ads. So if you guys look at this right now, you guys might not be able to tell. Actually, this section over here is pretty easy to tell that nothing is an ad, nothing looks like an ad, and nothing looks clickbaity. So we'll just keep on going, scrolling down my feed, and normally we come up with a few stuff. So let's just keep on going, keep on going. I might be going a bit fast for you guys, but as soon as I see an ad, I'll go ahead and tell you there is one. Let's go here. Okay, so this looks like an ad, so let's go ahead and click this, and let's go ahead and play that. Okay, so that looks like, I'm pretty sure this is a teeth whitening pen. This is like a really hot product recently, actually. So this has got 100,000 views, which is quite insane. Let's see how many followers this page has. 127,000 followers, and they've got 100,000 views on an ad. Now, if you guys don't know how many views an ad should be getting, or how many views relates to one sale, I would say for some items, like I would say if an ad gets 10,000 views, then it normally relates to one sale. For some products, it might be like 20,000 views, it relates to one sale. It really depends if you're posting on a niche page or general page. So I'm not sure about how many sales they got from this, but I'm assuming. So looking at their page, they probably charge maybe $20-$30 for a post, and I'll break down to you guys in the next video how I know this stuff. And they got 100,000 views. So I'm guessing that they made maybe $50 to $100 off from this post, and it was only 15 hours ago, so they probably made quite a bit of money from it. So this is the teeth whitening pen. I've seen that recently. So what we'll go ahead and do is click this page's Instagram page. I'm gonna go ahead and click here. So what we want to do is we want to go through someone's funnel, see what they're actually selling, see if it's making them any money. So let's go ahead and look here. So teeth whitening gel, $12.36. So selling this for $12.36, and how many followers do they have on Instagram? So by looking at how many followers a page has, you can tell if this product is selling really well. Because if they don't have many followers, then probably no one's buying it. If they have tons, then probably loads of people are buying. Whoa, okay, that is quite a bit. 87,000 followers is quite a bit of followers. So either they're fake followers or they're real followers, and this product is like a super winner. So let's go ahead and click on some of their posts and see how many likes that they are getting. So 1,000 likes here, and we want to check the comments and see if they're all real. So yeah, these look like all real people actually. They're tagging friends. How can I buy? How can I order? Okay, this actually might be a really good product. You can see we went through that page's. We clicked on that page's bio link here. I would just want to check if that product is selling by looking at their feed, seeing if people actually want to buy it. So this is just a picture of teeth. I want to go to an actual ad itself. Let's see. They haven't posted the actual ad itself. They just post a picture of someone's teeth. Okay. This does look good. Looks kind of promising. 1.7 thousand likes, and it's actual real people commenting and stuff. So I would potentially look into testing this item. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we just found a quick item that we potentially can test. Now there are other items here, but I'm not going to look into testing them yet because we just want to test what we've seen on Instagram, and I've only seen this on Instagram. So people might put loads of stuff on their store, and even if it's a good store, it doesn't mean that stuff is selling. You only want to promote test the stuff, test the products that you actually see being running ads to. So 100,000 views is quite good. And the reason I can tell that this was an ad is if you look at the image just like that, it looks super clickbaity. You wouldn't really see this on a normal post. Normal posts only have stuff, cover photos like this or that. But this was super clickbaity, so it's more likely to be an ad. So we'll go ahead and go out of that, and we'll quickly go to AliExpress, which is where we'll be sourcing products from, and we'll go ahead and import this item to our store. What we want to do is we want to go to AliExpress and type in that item name. So AliExpress is again where we're sourcing all our products from. It's where we will fulfill our orders from as well. So we'll go ahead and check what our product was called. Teeth whitening gel. So we'll go ahead and type this into AliExpress, teeth whitening gel. And then what we want to do is we want to sort all the options that come up here by orders. So we just click orders there. And again, we're not 100% sure if this is a winning product. What we want to do is we want to make sure that the item is seen twice on our feed. So we haven't seen it twice yet, but I'll go ahead and shortlist this as one of the options that we could potentially look at testing. So what we want to do is we want to sort the teeth whitening gel listings, everything that comes up here by orders. So we'll go ahead and click orders, and what they'll do is they'll show us the listings with the most orders. So we can see actually this is quite a hot product. It's got 36,000 orders here. This one has got 17,000 orders, which is quite good. So we'll go ahead and just open this in a new tab, and we'll keep this open. And what we want to do is we want to see which listing is the most cost effective. So we don't want to get a listing that takes that's super expensive and it takes super long to ship. We want to get a listing that's faster ship and price is not too high but not too low either, because if it's too low then it probably shows that there's a lack in quality. So we'll go ahead and click these two listings that appeared. I just want to see compare the price to each other. So what we want to do is when we're shipping to the USA, so when we're shipping from China, it does generally take quite some time. And now some people are asking, hey, will people not buy if shipping takes so long when it comes to USA? But let me tell you, and I mentioned this in the last video, as long as you're upfront to the customer that your order will take 2-3 weeks to arrive to the USA, then the customer will be perfectly fine with it, because you're being upfront with them and people like it when you're being transparent with them. People don't like it when you're hiding stuff away from them, like the long shipping time. So we want to make sure that the shipping is as fast as possible. So we always want to ship with this something called e-packet. Now e-packet is basically the fastest mode of transport from China to the USA, and it only takes from 12 to 20 days. Now, if you guys don't know, right now is Chinese New Year, which means that shipping is delayed by an extra week or so. So that's why we see 23 days over here. Well, normally it only takes 12 to 20 days. So you want to go ahead and click OK and see how much this costs. So to ship the teeth whitening gel, which is the same product we found here, to ship it to the USA costs $4.20. And this is the same product. We just want to check if it's any cheaper and if the shipping time is any better. Let's see, e-packet here, also fair. And this one only costs $3.92. So this one is 30 cents better. So I would normally tend to pick this, but I want to check one more thing, and that's the store's rating. So we go ahead and hover our mouse over here, and it says the Atlantic Shopping Mall. This is like the store's name, the seller's name on AliExpress. Now over here we see a pop-up coming up as item described, communication and shipping speed. We want all of these numbers to be above 4.8, or really as high as they can be, to show that this seller is actually a reliable seller. So everything here is below average, so I'm kind of not liking this seller because they're not exactly the most reliable. So go ahead and go here as well, and we see over here it's also not that good, 4.6, 4.6 and 4.5. So go ahead and compare those two. So this one's 4.7 and the other one was 4.6. So even though this one is more expensive, the shipping, the ratings on the store is better on this one. So I'm going to go over here just because of convenience. You see, if anything goes wrong, this store is probably more likely to back me up, to not be as much of an issue to handle, to communicate with, than this store. And this one also has more orders, so that shows that they're more reputable. They have, okay, this one does have a high rating, but this one has more orders. So I'll tend to go with this store. I will go ahead and click import. And what does it say here? Oberlo's terms of service, product is not available to import. Okay, so there are some items on Oberlo that Oberlo does not like selling. They don't want to be associated with. So it looks like the teeth whitening pen is not a product that we can be selling on Shopify. So even though that was a winning product, it looks like we can't be selling it. So, we might have to just move on and find another winning product. But again, guys, this happens in product research. But remember, that only took me like 5-10 minutes to find this item. And it was selling really well for these guys, but it looks like we can't be selling it just because Oberlo won't let us import it. Well, actually, we'll go ahead and click this, try on this listing and see if it sells. Okay, well, there we go. This listing actually worked. So it looks like we can actually go ahead and sell this item or test this item, because this listing is, Oberlo is allowing this listing to be imported. So go ahead and click open import list. So again, we're not 100% sure this will sell so far, but we can see that this item has been added to our Oberlo import list. And Oberlo again is the app that we installed onto our Shopify store, and it connects to shop deal trends. So when I click the import to store button, this item will be directly connected to our Shopify store, and when we log into the Shopify admin, we'll be able to see this item inside of our Shopify store. So I'll go ahead and set up the product title and descriptions a bit later, but we want to continue the product research method and strategy that we were talking about, because we don't want to go too far off the main topic. So go back onto Instagram and we'll go ahead and find some more winning products. So again, I just scroll down my feed, see if there's anything clickbaity, anything normal, and okay, this looks kind of clickbaity, so go ahead and click here, and we'll just play this video. Okay, looks like we just found another video, a product named Pore Cleaner. So it looks like we found a pore cleaner. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but again, well, this page has nearly 100,000 followers, so that shows that they must be selling this pretty good, or they wouldn't have 100,000 followers. Let's just click here and see how many likes again. Okay, 217, not that much. 375, okay, not that much. I'm thinking maybe these followers are kind of fake, because if they actually had 100,000 followers, they'd get way more than 200 likes for a post. But they still are getting 700 likes, so it shows that some people are interested. And if someone has decided to invest 100,000, buy 100,000 followers and invest in that, and it probably costs them a couple $100 to do so, they must be making some sort of money, or else they wouldn't be doing that. So go ahead and click here again. And actually, one thing I forgot to mention to you guys about is saving stores to your Chrome bookmarks. So basically, in the future, if you want to look at a Shopify store, you want to find more products, you want to go back to stores that you previously found winning products on and see if they have any other related winning items. So if you want to find a Shopify store's winning items, all you need to do is go to collections, and then you want to type in all, and then you want to do question mark, and then sort underscore by equals, and then best slash selling. This is like the mini snippet of code. I'll copy and paste it in the description box down below. That you just type it into here, and it automatically sort this store's best selling items. So it looks like this store's best selling item is actually that teeth whitening gel. So again, it shows that it might have potential. Then we have this UV teeth whitening kit, but we haven't seen an ad on it in Instagram, so we don't know if that's selling or not. Again, guys, we only want to sell stuff on Instagram that we see ads for on Instagram, or else there's pretty much no point. So we'll go ahead and save this to our stores to spy on folder. So you want to create a folder called stores to spy on, and then in the future you can go ahead and check that folder, see if they have any other winning products that you can potentially test and steal from them. So go ahead and click done. And let's just check out this new product that we found. Again, this was the pore cleaner that we found on Classy Bios. 178 likes is not that many likes. They probably didn't make any money from this post whatsoever. But just for the sake of looking if this product is working or not, we're going to go ahead and see how this store is actually selling. So go ahead and do that same thing that I mentioned before. Collections / all, and then question mark sort underscore by equals best selling. Go ahead and see what is the best selling product. So it looks like they're selling, so that's the second best top selling item. Hey, and well, okay, that's another good sign. That teeth whitening pen that we just installed here is also one of this store's best selling items. And then we have the soft ear wax remover, and I'm not sure about that item as well. So that might be a potential another winning product. We'll go ahead and save that to our folder, and I might just import that onto my Oberlo listing as from AliExpress to Oberlo as well, because that might be a winning item. So it's called pore remover. So go ahead and type in pore remover over here, and I'm literally just going to sort by orders like I did last time. And I believe, let's see what the actual, it looks like that. So I think this is the one. This is the one. Okay, so this one has more listings. So we want to go ahead and see which is the most cost-effective listing, so that we can sell this at a good price, a competitive price. So okay, so one thing I have to mention is that some of these AliExpress supplies are really, really good because they ship from 4 different locations. So if you guys don't know, the main countries that AliExpress sends from is China, because most of the AliExpress supplies are based in China. But then there's also Russia, because Russia is kind of like in central of Europe and Asia, and just like Russia's like the biggest country, so loads of people buy from Russia. So they have some suppliers have bases in Russia, some have bases in Spain, just because shipping to Spain only takes 2 to 3 days from within Spain, and Spain is also a big market that you can sell to. United Kingdom, because United Kingdom is like one of the top 5 purchasing powers online, and loads of people buy from the UK. And then United States, of course, because 60% of your Shopify orders will probably come from the US. If you're running on Instagram or Facebook, it's pretty much all your Shopify orders if you're targeting USA only or whatever. So we'll go ahead and see how much this costs. So let's go shipping from China to US with e-packet. It costs $13. Let's go to US to US, only $13 as well. So this is like our cheapest listing so far, so we'll go ahead and keep that open. And this one also ships from China, UK, and US. I would recommend you guys get these listings that ship from multiple locations, just because you can ship really fast to your customers. That means more reviews, they tend to buy more, they recommend you to other people, word of mouth referrals, and just more free sales like that. So I recommend purchasing from these people who have bases in the US, because if you're shipping from China, it will take 3 weeks. If you ship from the US, it will take less than a week in some cases. So how much does this cost? This costs $12.95, and from China it costs $12.22. So $12.95, is that cheaper than this one? This one's 2p cheaper, 2 cent cheaper. So I'll also keep this one open. Let's compare the store reviews. 4.8 above average, which is quite good. This one is 4.8 above average, which is quite good. Okay, so now that the price is basically the same, the reviews are basically the same, I need to compare the orders. So this one has 15,000 orders, showing that they're more reputable than this one with only 16,000 orders. So go ahead and close this, and we'll go ahead and compare the prices of the next one. So this one only costs 13, and from China it costs 13 as well, which is still more expensive than this, so we'll close that. This one costs 18, and so automatically disqualify that. This one costs 15, we'll disqualify that. This one from China. This one seems to be a premium version because it costs $30, so there might be something in that, so I won't go ahead and install that at the moment. And this one costs 14. So again, this is the most cost effective one, so we'll go ahead and click import, and oops, looks like we cannot import that item. So we have to, actually, we'll try import a different listing, because that's what worked last time. Again, some of these items below won't let you import, so you just find a different listing, just like we did for the teeth whitening pen. So I think that was called pore remover, and we'll see if that other listing that ships from different locations, was it this one? I believe it was this one. Yes, this was the one. If this imports, no, this one also does not import, so we need to find a different listing that's a reasonable price as well. Let's click here. This one costs $13.33. Okay, that's decent. What else? 12. This one might be okay. Let's click here. $13.33. Which has more orders? This one has more orders, but this one has more reviews. So let's compare the ratings. Same store. So I think I will go ahead and do this one. Gonna import that, see if that works. Okay, that one's imported, and again it comes directly to our import list. We can go ahead and edit the descriptions and titles and everything, and then import it to our store, which we won't do quite yet. We'll wait to the end of the video to do any of that. But we want to continue with the product research. Again, we haven't found any true winning product yet. We need to see the ad twice in order for it to be qualified as the winning item. So we'll go ahead and continue scrolling down our Instagram feed, and this might be an ad. Okay, that doesn't look like an ad. I also saw one more up here. Well, this might be an ad. Nope. This one. This card can transform. This is most like an ad. That is quite cool. Okay, so for some of these items, we'll go ahead and click the save button as well. The reason we click save is just because we can look that back in the future, because I checked the caption right now. It doesn't look like someone is selling it, it just looks like a normal post. So maybe that is an actual product. but we'll go ahead and click save so that we can look at it in the future, and if it is a product, then we go ahead and test it as well. But again, we need to see it twice, so let's keep on going. This looks clickbaity, so let's see if this is an ad. And there we go. That is that teeth whitening pen again. Let's see if that's the same store that's selling it. Okay, no, it's a different store that's selling it, and 131,000 views, which is quite impressive. Let's go ahead and click that link. Teeth whitening pen. Okay, so that's the same product that we just saw, teeth whitening pen. So this basically qualifies this product as a winning item. Again, this one also went super viral. This one is a clickbait image. You see, this is kind of a clickbait image, but it got 131,000 views. I bet they made a couple $100 off this single post. And looks like, let's go ahead and check the store's top selling items as well. Collection / all, and then sort _by equals best selling. And if this is the best selling item, then this store is probably making money from it. And yep, okay, this is like the store's best selling item, so they're probably making money from it, and this is definitely a good product to test. So as soon as we've qualified this item as a good product to test, we want to go ahead and import it to our store. So we want to change the title up a bit. I've mentioned this in a previous video, but basically when you add something unique to your title, such as a trademark symbol, to your name, then it makes your product look more reputable than these other stores. These other stores are just calling it the teeth whitening pen, but we want to call it something unique so that people feel like they're buying a special product when they buy it from us. So teeth whitening pen, what else can we call it? It's a cleaning pen. We can call it a clean tooth, and then let's click TM. We want to get the TM logo, so TM symbol, click TM here, here. And when I do this, I recommend you actually check if this product is actually trademarked, because if it is, then you will get in a bit of trouble if you're selling it. So let's go to Trademark Search. Where was it? Trademark Search. We'll just click here, and we want to click search for clean tooth. So if you guys still haven't understood what I'm doing, it's basically making this item look unique by giving it a unique name called like clean tooth. I literally just thought of that from the top of my head. I'm gonna call it clean tooth teeth whitening, or whitening. How do you spell that? Whitening gel or pen. Looks, it's a pen. So clean tooth whitening pen. That's the title. And there's no trademarks for that, so we're okay to put TM there because we won't get in trouble with anyone. Then we go ahead to descriptions. Now, description is like a big part that I see people get wrong. They even leave the AliExpress default descriptions there, like this, which is absolutely horrendously, shockingly, unbelievably bad. And no one will buy when they see a description like this. You want to have a description that's it's selling the product by listing the benefits of the product rather than the features. So over here, all AliExpress are doing are listing the features, you know, the size, ingredients, blah blah blah. You want to sell the benefits of it. For example, your teeth will be so much whiter. You can impress that work colleague or something like that. You look clean on your interview or something like that. So you want to sell the benefits of this item. So normally when I set up a description, I go ahead and look at someone else's description and copy what they're doing and then edit up the words so that it's unique to my store. So we did find this store that was selling it, so we'll go ahead and check if their description is any good. So blah 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 blah. How does it work? We're just gonna skim through this and see if this description is any good. This description does look fairly good. Let's go ahead and see that other store that we find the product on, which was here. So okay, this is an example of a really bad description. You can see over here, this is the default AliExpress description. So I'm pretty sure this store isn't selling this product, because if they were, then they could significantly improve their conversion rate if they actually had a solid description. They literally just copy and pasted the AliExpress description, and it literally says feature over here. You don't want to sell the features, you want to sell the benefits. What would this product do for me? How can it benefit me? Not the features. People don't care about features, people care about benefits. So first of all, something is wrong with the countdown timer, because this looks really bad anyway. And if you guys don't know, I set that up in the last video. So if you haven't checked out day 1 of the 7-day challenge, which was store creation, make sure to check it out in the previous video. But yeah, let's go ahead here, and we won't copy that description because it's fairly bad. I think we should go ahead and copy these guys' description, because this looks pretty good. You don't want one that's too long. You don't want that's too short. So yeah. It's worldwide shipping available. We'll get rid of that. And actually, I forgot to install one store app on my Shopify store. So in the next video, I'll install that app, and I just quickly remembered what it was. But let's go ahead and change this up a little bit. So we'll go ahead and take this, and we'll get rid of that, and we'll go here. And you guys shouldn't spend ages making your own descriptions because it's literally a waste of time. You just want to get stuff up and running as soon as possible, and you don't want to waste any time doing it. So let's go to the other store actually and see if there's any if they have a good description as well. And we're going to take some of their description as well. And okay, they have a similar description. Let's get this customer success story. That's always good to have. Customer success story makes your product look even better, and that's what we want to do because people will trust that the item's actually good. And and we want to add this. Our guarantee is basically something I normally add to the end of every single one of my descriptions. And what that basically does is it tells people that, hey, if you don't like your order, if you want to refund it, and we're here for you, we'll go ahead and give you a refund, or you go ahead and ship the item back to us and stuff like that. So you always want to make sure that you add this to the end of your descriptions, just because it makes your store look way more better. So we believe that the best ones in the world. I will go ahead and leave this as it is. This spelled, I'm pretty sure, realize. I don't know how to spell realize, so we'll just leave it that as it is. We have email support. We set up the email in the last video. Now that we finished with the descriptions, and again, if I spend more time on this, I'll probably change this up a bit more, make this more unique to me, because I literally just copied and pasted it from another store. The Millionaire. No, I literally just copied and pasted it from a different store, which is something I don't normally do. But we'll just leave that as it is for this one. Then we want to go to variants, which is where we decide the price of a product. So when I'm selling a product, I want to make sure that there's at least a $15 margin on the item. The reason I say that is because if you're selling on Instagram, you want to have at least $15 of a margin, or also be super hard to be profitable with any shoutouts. Because if you're selling for, let's say, a $10 margin, you need to be selling or pushing a ton of volume. You need to get a ton of sales just to break even or be profitable. On Instagram, if it's too high of a margin, too high of a price, then you would have to be selling quite a few of them. You'd have to sell a few of them to get be profitable, but less people will buy. So it'll affect your conversion rate. So $15, $20 is a good margin to have on Instagram for you to be profitable. So I know $15 is about £13. So I'll go ahead and mark this price up by £13. So we'll just check how much the shipping was to the US again. And okay, shipping was a total of, it cost a total of £3 to buy this item. So we want to sell it at $16.99. $16.99 is a pretty decent margin. It gives us a £13 profit. And let's just copy and paste that to USD. And let's do that. Let's see how much profit that is in USD. That's about $18. So maybe I'll sell it for £1 less, and that will be the perfect price. $15.99 looks like a perfect price. We're getting about $17 profit on it. And remember, guys, there's always these little stuff that come up, like the transaction fees, chargeback fees, refund fees, and stuff like that. So you want to always sell it at $16 margin, just because that $1 for all that other stuff to cover all that other stuff when it pops up. So even though we won't have any chargeback or refunds at the moment, payment processing, Shopify does take quite a bit, 2%. So you want to keep it at a $16 margin. So go ahead and mark up the price at $34.99. And inventory, they have quite a lot of inventory, which is good, because if we're scaling the item, we want to make sure that the supplier has inventory for them to actually go ahead and fulfill our orders. So we'll go click images, and we'll go ahead and see if this supplier has any good images that we could potentially use. So this one looks good. We'll go ahead and get a few. These don't look like the best, so we'll go ahead and get a few other images as well. So we want to make sure that our listing looks super clean on Shopify. So we will go ahead and close overload, and we want to use maybe this store's listing, this store's images. This store doesn't have many good images, so we'll go ahead and to the old store that we were looking at and see if they have any good images. This is a good one. We'll go ahead and save that, and teeth, downloads, and save. And nope, there's no other good images here. Let me go ahead and find some good images real quick and get back to you soon. So guys, I quickly went ahead and found these few images that we could use. Now, one thing I would recommend you guys when you're finding images is to make sure that these are lifestyle related images. So images of people actually using the item. So I see so many people just using the default AliExpress images, plain white background, and they look really unprofessional, unclean. And images are kind of a big factor when it comes to conversion rate. If you have very good images that sell the product really well, people using it, people looking happy using it, then you're more likely to get more people to convert. So I'll go ahead and use this image that I found as the main one, and I'll use it as the second one, and I'll use just reorder them in the way that I want them to be. So this one looks like a good image, we'll leave that there. So again, we want to have a lifestyle image, someone actually using the item. So that's the teeth whitening pen, someone's teeth, and that looks good. And yes, don't use the plain black and white these background images like this on AliExpress. You want to actually take some time out to find some good images. So all I did to find these images basically was I went to Google, and then I typed in teeth whitening pen, and then I typed in myshopify.com. Now what this does is it pulls up every single store that's selling the teeth whitening pen who has a domain that's linked to myshopify.com. So this can work for literally any product. Let's say if you're selling the other product that we found, I think it was called a pore remover. You go ahead and type pore remover here, myshopify.com, and then go ahead and pull all the listing that sells the item. So I went ahead and clicked here, and then clicked here, and I just went ahead, looked at these people, seeing how much they were selling it for, seeing what was their price, and go ahead and took their images as well. So that was fine. And yeah, you just see all the other stores selling the products. So yeah. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and check if the product is all okay on the Shopify store. One thing I would also recommend you guys to do is when you're doing your Instagram shoutouts, which we will talk about in the next video, is make sure that when you click edit website SEO and make this link as short as possible. So people sometimes when you import stuff from AliExpress, they have a super long title, and then they result in having a super long link over here, like product slash teeth slash pen slash perfect slash clean, and they do all these different things. So you want to just make sure it's really simple. Whitening pen. We'll go ahead and click save, and just like that, we've created a short URL for our store. And then we just click view to make sure everything is okay. And let's just scroll down here. So we have this working, this working. We need to add reviews, which I'll do soon. The content converter is working, I believe. And yep. And just make sure that's all okay. And let's go ahead and import reviews for this item. So I have explained this app in a previous video. It's called Ali Reviews. Go ahead and click that. And then we want to find the top listing on AliExpress for teeth whitening. Go ahead and type teeth whitening pen. Click sort by orders. And then we click this one because this one has 36,000 orders, 1,400 reviews, which is quite a lot. So we'll keep that. And then we click manage reviews. And again, guys, we have a $100 budget, so we're not paying for the paid version on this store. We're just using the free version, which means we can only have 5 reviews on our store, but that does mean we're not spending money because we want to save as much money as possible when it comes to marketing. Now, I see so many people spending money on other stuff other than marketing, and when it comes to marketing, they don't actually have any budget. They just have a store up, but they're not actually spending money on ads. If you're not spending money on ads, how are you meant to make money back? So that's why I am not spending any other money than a domain name. And tomorrow I probably won't be spending money on anything else as well. But yeah, so we're just flying these reviews into the store, and then these reviews will help sell the item. It's social proof. People like seeing other people talking about the item, and that will help them to convert on your store as well. So everything I've used so far is a free app. One more free app that I forgot to get, and I should have done this in the last video, but we'll go ahead and get it now. It's called Free Shipping Bar, and what this does is like a little bar on top of your store that says free worldwide shipping. And this is an app that I have on every single one of my stores, because actually no, I don't have it on one store, but this app will basically let people know that they're not going to be charged at checkout for anything extra other than the product price itself. And free shipping is always a great thing to have because people love the word free. Free is like the most powerful word in the US dictionary, in the English dictionary, and when people see the word free, they're just really attracted to it. They like, you could sell something for free, as Russell Brunson says. I haven't fully looked into that concept, but free is just a really powerful word, so you want to be using the word free. and let's just wait for this to install, and I'll wait. So inside of the free shipping bar app, what you want to do is click create new bar. I always use blue because it's like a nice optimistic and warm color. And also remember I told you guys yesterday about creating a specific theme for your store. So my store theme is going to be blue and white. That's the whole color scheme throughout the entire store. You don't want to have like green, black, blue, white, everything mixed together, because that is just that's not good. One time I saw someone with a store with a black background. Like, no, you don't create stores with black backgrounds. You might think you're being unique, but you're not being unique. Just do what works, and white background works, and you just want to keep it simple, but keep a unique style as well. So free shipping is free, so we'll go ahead and click 0. Free shipping for all products. Congratulations, you got free shipping. Add bar link, no. Top bar always visible while scrolling. Yeah. Any page, and we don't worry about all the settings. It's pretty easy to set up, so it should be live on our store right now. If you go here and you see it says, wait, let's go ahead. Okay, so this kind of glitched out. It's not letting us see the top part, so we want to check what's up with that. There's always small stuff like this, but it's pretty easy to change. Let's see where it was. Overlaps, no. Pushes down rest of page. Yeah, that's more like it, and it should look better now. Should push that down, and ta-da. Okay, that's good. Let's just remove everything from our cart to see if it's working. So right now it says free shipping on all products, and let's go to catalog. Let's add something there, add to cart, and it should change. Congratulations, you got free shipping. Okay, that is good. We set that up real quick, and just like that, we've had our first product, a real product, imported to our store. This is the main item. We might as well delete all this stuff because we don't need it for the time being. So yeah, go ahead and delete that. Now, to make your store look more more filled with products, you want to have a few other items on it, because if this is the only item on your store, then your store will look kind of dead. I mean, if you look at our store right now, there's nothing on it. It looks kind of unclean. It's just the teeth whitening pen. So I'm going to go ahead and import a few more products onto the store real quick, and then as soon as I do that, I'll come back and finish up with this video. Okay guys, so I went ahead and imported a bunch of other related products that we saw on other people's stores, and I just went to AliExpress, quickly copied and pasted something descriptions in, and yeah, we just have a few on our store right now, so it won't look as blank when we start actually selling. So go ahead and change that. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. There is some of you that are kind of skeptical of whether these products will work or not, and tomorrow I'll go ahead and test this on Instagram by showing you, I'll show you how I contact influencer and stuff like that. So make sure you join me on day 3. And again, guys, if you do want to win that store, make sure you drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, click the subscribe button, notification gang. You can watch the video first, and you can steal the winning items first before everyone else. But yeah. If you are kind of skeptical of will this item work or not, you probably want to be looking down your feed a few more times. And if you are seeing the product a few more times posted on your feed, then you can pretty much be 110% sure that the item is working. So I'm gonna do that for you guys who are skeptical, who think that this will not actually work out. But go ahead and see if this item is posted a few more times. And yeah, so what's this? This looks like an ad. Brazilian pearl wax. And we'll leave that for now. We just want to go ahead and see if there's anything teeth whitening related. So we'll see if there's any of those clickbait images. If there is not, then we'll just keep on looking. Yeah, guys, we've seen it twice, so that pretty much qualifies it. I'm pretty sure that's the one we just saw. So that was teeth whitening. Keep on going for our explore page. And again, guys, your explore page will tend to look quite different to mine. It's just because I follow quite a lot of influencers on my account. That's why I can see quite a few ads. This is genius. What is this? Okay, we're gonna save this for later because we believe I've just found another winning product. 320,000 views, and it's midnight only. Okay, we'll save that for later. We'll save that for a different video, maybe the scaling video or something like that. We just want to go ahead and see. Okay, here's another item.
Vacuum Pro B2 is a powerful vacuum system.
What's no more acne? Skin vacuum. What's this? It's a pore remover thing again. So we just found a pore remover again. So that pretty much qualifies that as a winning product. So we'll go ahead, and this looks like a clickbait ad, so we'll go ahead and save that for a bit later. Let's see if there's anything teeth whitening real quick. So we just found another pore ad, that skin thing, and keep on going. I'm going a bit fast, hopefully you guys can catch up, but I pretty much know my ad when I see one, because it looks unbelievably clickbaity. Everything else doesn't look clickbaity. Ads look super clickbaity. Okay, this might be an ad. There we go. We just found another ad. Pool cleaning. Okay, that's another one of those pool vacuum cleaning things. Go ahead. We just found another one. We'll go ahead and save this, because we're finding ads like crazy right now, and this pretty much like guarantees that this item will sell, because if people are investing their money in multiple ads, then it's most likely making money back for them, or so it wouldn't be stupid to do so. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this video up right here. I can't seem to find any other teeth whitening ones, but I've seen it twice. I've seen the pool one 3 times, so I might actually test both of them. But yeah, guys, it looks like that will be it for this video. Let's just scroll down one more time. Let's refresh it. If you can't find anything, make sure to refresh. And real quick, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 here. Nope, that's the one. Nope, that's the one. 3, 2, 1. And yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. I can't seem to be finding any more of the teeth whitening ads. Actually, this might be one. There we go. We just found a different one. Yep, we just found the 3rd time. 26,000 views. Satisfy space. Yeah, that's a pretty viral page. 26 views. Okay, so they might have got like 1 or 2 sales from this. But yeah, guys, that pretty much wrapped up that video. This is how we do product research on Instagram. We go ahead, scroll through our explore page, see if there's any clickbait images on these viral pages and stuff. And I didn't go over the meme account method, which is basically when you follow but dozens of meme accounts like Funniest Hood vids and stuff like that, and check their feed every single day, because they post about 10 ads a day on their page. I didn't go over that method, but this method is pretty effective. Just like that, we found 2 insanely winning products. We don't know, but we saw those ads 3 times each, so it shows that they're most likely going to be winning products. And tomorrow's video, we'll go ahead and set up ads for these items. We'll go ahead and test them, see if it's selling, and then we'll go ahead and scale this item to the moon. 1K, we got this. Let's go. Thanks for watching, everyone, and peace.